boy Shunt and your boy Redacted.
What's going on? Catch us on Wylion Mofo, Real Dumbshit, and Redacted Shunt for the Twitter. On YouTube and on Facebook is Official Wylion. Instagram is Wylion Official, and Mixcloud is Wylion RDS for all that dumb shit.
The Charlie Brown and Snoopy are back.
Brah!
What's up? My name is Redacted.
And
with
Shunt. Oh, sorry, I was going to say my name is Shunt. I thought it was doing that whole callback thing. Sorry to fuck up your thunder. But yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, so Redacted's in charge of this whole entire show. I am both nervous and excited. Because no... Huh? Well, to be fair, I haven't been the guy that's, like, you know, sat down for a while yet. So I'm the guy that's the responder. And, yeah. I feel weird about it. I feel like I'm a little bit empty. Just a little bit. I miss it. Let's carry on.
It's been like 2 seconds, man. Chill out.
No, it hurts.
Chill out.
Fine.
Anyway. Yeah, so I was reading the other day.
But before that. Yeah, so I was thinking about a lot of stuff, and the main thing that I was thinking about is what's more romantic, right? Losing your virginity or losing your drug virginity? Which ones are more romantic? Which ones have more purpose in life?
Which one has more purpose in life?
Oh, yeah.
Well.
Yep.
When you say purpose in life,
which one stays with you more?
Drug virginity.
Drug virginity. Okay, let's rip. When did you lose your drug virginity, and what drug was it? We are including alcohol as well. Although technically, alcohol is the hand job of drugs, so...
The hand job of drugs?
Yeah. It's like, it's good, but it's not like full on. I mean, it depends how much you take, really. But, you know, it depends how many hand jobs you have. You know, you're only going to get rough around your rim, you know what I mean? Just, you know, man needs to be used a bit of lube at times or something. Don't know what the alcoholic version of lube is. Maybe it's a cigarette or something. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know how that one works out. It's a bad analogy, to be fair.
2 years old cowpole.
Cowpole. Yeah. So you knew that thing had a buzz, right? And you was abusing it. How did you find the medicinal purposes or the alleviation purposes?
I don't know. It was cowpole. I just took it.
You just took it immediately.
What do you mean immediately?
Like, as soon as man felt the symptoms, like, cowpole. Mum, cowpole. Was it like that? Or was, like, your mum pouring it in the bottle? Which is, like, another fucking thing, and I don't really want to go down that road. That's wrong.
No.
Water and cowpole for breakfast. And I'm like, shh.
Who's having water and cowpole?
A lot of people. It's dark territory.
I know about that.
Some people are bad parents, what can I say?
I know about that.
Definitely.
What about you?
My drug virginity, I lost it. I mean, like, to be fair, I should redact your last one because that's nonsense. Ironically, my one was when I was 16, and I got blistered off a whole heap of hand job. So, you know, alcohol for the first time.
Yeah.
And in my how can I put it, intoxication, I then proceeded to vomit up in my friend's yard all the way to the bathroom because I didn't know where the bathroom was. It was like the second time I've been to my friend's house. I mean, like, we're best friends now, but back then it was fresh. And yeah, I just started vomiting up the place. I helped clean up in a drunken stupor, and then I fell asleep. He then put my jeans in the wash. Like, he didn't have a dryer.
Yeah.
So I had to go home with like wet jeans. It wasn't that far, but
better than vomit jeans.
no, but they were wet vomit jeans because it didn't actually come out. So I had to put them in the wash again.
So you didn't wash them properly?
Oh god, no! You just put it on rinse or something. Man, dude,
it's a poor state of affairs.
It was. So, what's your poor state of affairs?
Alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know, like maybe 10.
10. Oh Jesus. That's a Biker Grove story right there, bro.
Maybe.
Is it Granger? Actually, Granger was more gritty than Biker Grove, right?
I guess.
For those that don't know, Biker Grove was a TV show that was actually shown to kids, where a child was brutally blinded and then became a household name under, Ant and Dec.
Yeah, I don't know. That was before my time.
It's PJ, innit? PJ got blasted. PJ got blasted in the eye of a paintball gun, innit?
Is that what happened to him?
Yeah. Got blasted. My eyes! I can't see! I can't see! I can't... And then, like, it was a thing. Then it was like the blind guy that's walking around Biker Grove. And then, for some reason, they were able to release the track Do What You Like.
Do what you like.
You can do what you like. Do what you like. And then it then sort of progressed into Let's Get Ready to Rumble, which, to be fair, was a banger back in the day. Let's get ready, let's get ready, let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's ready, let's steady, let's rumble. Everybody rumble. See, banger, bro. Although Mr. PJ or Ant, as it were, has run into a bit of TV trouble. He may well be releasing his podcast soon, because he's got a face for radio now. They ain't putting him on TV no more, man.
Why not?
They'll put Deck on. I don't understand how that works, bruv.
Why not?
Yeah, because he got drunk up, innit? He's in rehab and all that stuff. Like, at the moment, he's doing his whole breakaway solo thing, innit? Because, like, he'll then get something gritty or something like that to report, depending on what he does. Probably do, like, Big Brother 5 or something. Actually, it's way past 5, innit? It's like...
Poor state of affairs.
Definitely. Speaking of poor state of affairs, what is your real dumb shit?
If they can give... They can give Brian Singer work. Like, why not? Why not Ant?
Because he's drunk and he apologised, and as a result, everybody hates him. That's how it works.
Yeah, but he's a rapist allegedly, and he hasn't apologised.
What, Brian Singer?
Yeah.
He male rapes.
Yeah.
He raped no male.
Yeah.
And yet he done Bohemian Rhapsody for like 3 seconds.
He did well. To be fair, he did most of it. No, actually. He didn't do most of it because he went AWOL for a lot of it. And he still gets work. Like, he's going to be filming Red Sonja in the spring.
Oh, God.
And it's like, this dude is super... He's even without the rape, allegedly.
Alleged rape.
He's
to be fair, there's too many.
Unreliable and hard to work with.
There's
so
too many alleged rapes right now.
What's going on?
It's like... I mean, fair enough. Harvey Weinstein is kind of like more than alleged rape. Yeah. It's like kind of like, ooh, it's a bit too much rape in the area. Maybe it's just a case of the phrasing of the word rape. Whether it be a case of full blown physical interaction.
Yeah,
rape.
I think some of the Weinstein's ones
now that they're coming out,
like sexual assaults are not just all rapes. But the alleged Brian Singer one is rape.
So is that a roofie?
Alleged rape.
Alleged rape. So, yeah, I mean, this is the thing. It's a fine line between being an absolute creep and being a serial rapist, I guess. Very fine line.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I mean, actually, it's more like a book. It's more like a book line. So, like, there's a distinct separation of the two.
Yeah. But it's not far away.
Yeah, definitely not.
It's very, very much adjacent.
Adjacent, yeah, that's actually quite good for a segue. So let's start talking about. Actually, there's a lot of crap that's been coming out, like about the whole Me Too / fuck you movement. I mean, I'm just trying to cover both sides of the story. And yeah, it's like
You're not a real journalist.
Yeah, I'm impartial. Cause I'm trying to think from like the accuser and the accused.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean like Sylvester Stallone has got a case coming up, 1990, apparently.
Yeah.
So that would have been about Rocky 5 ish.
Yeah, he's got a face for rape.
He hasn't really.
He's got a rape face.
He hasn't got a rape face. No, well, Harvey Weinstein's got a blatant. Actually, Harvey Weinstein's got a lock you in a cellar face.
Yeah.
Lock you in a cellar and rape you on an occasional basis, like face. That's what face he's got. But in saying that, it's proving it. Yeah, I mean, this is another thing as well. Like with this social media thing, it gets blown out of proportion. I mean, like rightly so with Bill Cosby, because Bill Cosby was raping. Left, right, and centre, raping. But, Harvey Weinstein, it's hard to say whether or not... I mean, like, now that I've seen more evidence, it's just girls that are kind of upset with him, or that, it was a bit creepy around him. But in saying that, there's always a time where he'll go too far.
Yeah.
So it's like one of those ones where, you've got to see it as that. Whether or not he actually done it, it's neither here or there, because there's so many. You know what I mean? Like that's how it's getting to be, like with this whole Me Too movement.
Yeah.
So like they'll build a case by having an overwhelming amount of evidence, and then they can't decide which case to take on first and for what grounds. So in some senses, it's kind of, I mean, if you are said raper, it's actually to your advantage if you do lots of rape.
Why?
Because it takes longer to process. I mean, according to the system anyway. I mean, for when it happens the one time,
Yeah.
like in theory, said victim should go to police and report said person for said crime. That's then person then gets investigated and justice, blah, blah, blah. But what we're having at the moment now, in more recent times, is this trial by social media. Which, is good because people should be more, protesting against, things that are affecting them. But in regards to sort of like certain people, like this is another thing as well. It's like when it turns around, because this whole thing, as horrible as it sounds, is a fad. Like this female accuser destroying man's career and all that stuff, or male accuser destroying a man's career and stuff, or a man destroying a female's career. It works always, really. But I mean, from the last couple of like months anyway. And yeah, just a bit dumb, really. It's all dumb. I mean, just like in an ideal world, this is the ideal world. This is crazy. Don't fuck people that don't want to get fucked by you. You know what I mean? That's an ideal world. That's just crazy, right?
I mean, that should be.
Yeah. I mean,
That should just be standard.
It should be. But it's not, apparently. Not in Hollywood. And it's not like... Or, what about this? Only fuck people that you want to fuck.
You mean that want to fuck you?
Yeah, no, also want to fuck you.
Yeah.
Consent. Only fuck people that are consenting to fuck you.
Yeah.
Do not fuck people who do not want to consent to fuck you, but they want to get ahead in the game for whatever reason and use your position of power to facilitate their arrival. Don't be that person either.
Yeah, don't be that person either. That's still fucked up.
Only fuck people you love. I think that's... And love you, obviously. Yeah.
No comment.
Oh, dear. Yeah, don't do it casually. I kid. The world's fucked. I mean, Tinder, for alone. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Oh dear. I mean, at the moment, we're reaching a weird point in this whole Hollywood thing where we're just one case away from absolute bedlam. It's a powder cake.
Bedlam, come on.
It's a powder cake.
Hyperbole, sir. Hyperbole.
No, because it's so many, and it's all the old ones. Obviously, the 90s were a completely different time. And fair enough, they should pay for their crimes that they've done. However, 90s were a long time ago, and everybody was acceptant of that behaviour.
No, they weren't.
Of course not. But that's the argument. It's like the 60s. 60s, it was a different time. I mean, boy, you could hit a woman over the head with a ruler and she couldn't say shit about it. Seriously, do you know about that? The rule of thumb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can only beat a woman with something the width of your thumb. I noticed that a lot of short guys were getting married. Not now. That woman would pick up your hand and look at your thumb, bruv. She'd be like, "Can I get hit with something like this?" Nah, can't do it. But those are real decisions. That's as fucked up as it is.
Those are not real decisions.
They were real decisions.
Yeah, real
Seriously, like, just put yourself in that.
Shit.
Yeah, but put it in this sort of perspective. If a girl could hit you with something the size of a thumb, you wouldn't be going out of any tall ladies with them gargantuan hands.
Why not?
Because that thumb could be wide, bruv, and then you're just like, you know, wide as your chin. Just imagine that she just puts her hand on your face and it covers your chin, and then she can beat you with the width of her thumb, bruv.
You might be into that sort of thing.
Maybe I'm not, but it's all good. So yeah, what's the dumb shit? Let's get on with it.
Yeah, some French dude is going to prison for trying to Snapchat a purge.
Snapchat a purge. Cash. I like it. So, was it in France?
Yes.
Okay. So the French police were on it.
Yep.
That's good.
All over it. Got arrested and everything.
That's good. But also,
you could do 5 years.
Rightly so.
For Snapchat.
Snapchat purge.
For Snapchat.
That as well. It seems ridiculous, but this is the whole entire thing. What if this is the whole thing that you're basing?
What if what?
What if it fucking worked? Just imagine that. I mean, like, because France, they love a good old riot. They love a good old riot. Like, every single time, like, I've seen, like, you know, taxi drivers or lorry drivers or something like that, and it all goes wrong, or an election thing goes wrong, there's always some darkness and always some Molotov cocktails, cars on fire, all sort of nonsense, like, and obviously it's only in Paris, but it's like, as a British viewer, you kind of take these things on. So, I mean, fair enough, like, we're not above it. I mean, like, we had that whole Duggan thing, as it were.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even though a lot of people were fucking up the place and didn't know what the guy's name was and what the whole thing was about, they just were on some rampage state of emergency bullshit. Rightly so. But, I say rightly so, you know, the people that got arrested for a reason. You know, breaking the law is breaking the law, and I don't want to be inciting a riot, ever. Unless it's at my book signing and I'm going to get loads of money.
Yeah.
Obviously. Which reminds me, I'm working on a book.
What book?
Shunt Life. It's going to be about living the life of Shunt. It's not going to be autobiographical. It's going to be straight up madness, bro. Like, straight up, like, you know when you read a book, it's like set presence and plot and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna segue that, bruv. Segue it. Just like it's gonna be, yo, I'm Shunt. This is the Shunt life. And then it's just like you're there already. It's like you're jumping into Run's house like 3 seasons in and episode 4, bruv. You ain't even know what's going on. It's just gonna be live writing, bruv.
Interesting.
It's gonna be great.
It sounds pretty interesting.
It's gonna be great. I mean, like, I already got like a sponsor.
Yeah.
It's a Tampax company. Basically, I think what's happened is that they've seen the name, and they think I'm a girl.
Shunt doesn't sound extra feminine.
Doesn't sound obtusely feminine. I think it's like more of an insult, if anything.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, like, they weren't even a good company. That's the thing that pissed me off. It weren't no Kotex, it weren't no Always, it weren't nothing like that. It was like some really shitty one. It was like...
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere.
No, I don't have to start there. I'm not a girl. Not a girl, bruv. Man.
I mean...
Do manly things.
Do you have to be a girl to promote Tampax?
I think so. I mean, like, it's weird if it's a dude. Just imagine if it's a dude, it'd be like, don't worry, I'll help you. It'd be just creepy, bruv. It's creepy. Although men's products can be sold by women, which is unfair.
Nah.
I mean, just imagine
a woman
what...
can't be talking about Gillette best a man can get.
Yeah, it's a female narrator most of the time.
Nah, it's mostly a dude.
Yeah, I'll have to hold you to that. But I mean, like, most advertisements are like, you know, like, it would only be a certain way for certain things. Like, yeah, so, yeah, the fact that they even approached me, I feel insulted, bro.
Nah, you should be flattered.
I mean, I'm not that much of a feminist, bruv. I don't want to... Oh, God. Just imagine if you're the guy that's telling girls about the benefits of certain products.
It's
Mansplaining a fucking tampon. Oh, God. You're dying, bruv.
Nah, bro, I'm right. I'm just reading a script. Chill the fuck out.
Oh, God.
Chill the fuck out.
Just imagine a mansplained tampon advert. That would just... That would be banned. Banned so quickly. It'll be like, it'll be banned quicker than them Tango adverts, bro.
Nah, man, just grab a Coke and a smile and chill the fuck out.
Really? Yeah, that's cold. That's cold, man. So cold.
Just like your mama's bed.
Oh, you goddamn motherfucker. Ah, the Iceland thing, innit? Oh, God. Trying to help you with the show, bruv. Giving you ammo, if you rewind that bit back, I'm just giving him bare ammo. I said, it's like that band, more band than the. Just do this, just do the bit. Oh, God, such a struggle, Redacted. You're out of practice. You have to get bang on it, bruv.
I'm tired.
You're not tired, bruv.
I'm tired.
You're not.
I'm alcoholed.
What, bruv?
Man, alcohol.
You're tired of alcohol. Fine, no more alcohol for you.
No, I'm tired and alcohol.
Alcohol. That it's like buzzed. Buzzed is a better way.
I'm not drunk. I'm just
just drinking.
Yeah,
it's fine.
It's still happening.
Okay, so
it's not in the past tense.
it's still happening. I'm still drinking. I've done plenty of stuff for a while. Still drinking. But yeah.
Yeah. So Iceland.
Oh, God. Do you want me to do it? I'll do it. I've got more.
Iceland had an advert banned.
An advert banned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they had this advert about deforestation due to palm olive.
It's not palm olive.
It's palm olive.
No, it's palm oil.
Palm oil. Whatever. What do you think's in palm olive? Exactly. So
olive oil?
They've stopped selling palm olive. Or palm, yeah.
That shit used
palm, whatever.
That shit used to radiate my hair, bruv.
Well, you can't have it no more, man. It's the cause of deforestation and the orangutans losing their homes.
No. According to that advert, it's nothing to do with me, like, you know, buying said products. It's a case of the human, which they basically made very apparent.
Yeah.
Basically, the premise of the advert is a baby orangutan, is going into a girl's room and she's messing up everything, and then she's really cross with this orangutan, and then it flips because after, like, she sends the orangutan away, she feels bad, and then she asks him why you in my room messing up my stuff, and then the orangutan basically says the same rhyming song, and says a human came into my forest. Haunting. The forest is all desolate and there's like army vehicles and they're pushing, like, you know, cranes and all that stuff in this baby orangutan's like face, and she's running and stuff like that. So basically this baby orangutan has run all around this forest that's been like, you know, deforested and all that stuff. Managed to get into this girl's room. And then this girl's like saying, like, get out. You're messing up my shit. Get out. And rightly so. Because no matter where you come from, if you come into my room and you fuck with my shit like an orangutan does, I'm fucking you up, bruv. I mean, that's all I got from it. But I mean, like, but the whole purpose of it was that, you know, palm oil, etc., 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 bad for the environment, bad for deforestation. Orangutans lose their lives because of these deforesters and all that stuff. Although, I do believe that is fake news. Right. Orangutans have the ability to move?
It did move. It moved to this little girl's one.
Exactly. So, it's fake news. It's like, if anything, rehouse these orangutans. Like, you know, build them a house or something like that. If you're going to deforest, right, because they're going to do it, like, you know, whether we say anything or anything else, right, they're going to deforest these motherfucking places. Just build a sanctuary or build a house and then teach these orangutans how to cook and make palm oil and then, you know, cut down your worker costs.
Yeah.
You know, that's it.
That works.
It works.
Yeah.
Get the orangutans to chop down the trees.
So, yeah. Yeah, so the ad got banned because it was too political.
Too political.
Yeah.
What is political? What is not political enough? We have a president, a goddamn president, who paid prostitutes to piss on a bed the former president was in. Wait. It gets worse. He's still president. But then saying that,
He's going to be in prison forever.
what is it? I reckon he's just going to turn into a dictatorship.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. I mean, at the moment, he's just doing so much craziness.
It's going to be him, then his kids.
Dynasty. Trump dynasty.
And then the kids' kids. And then the kids' kids.
Oh, God. Nah, I mean, hopefully America gets it back together. Because at the moment, it's like they've got, like, liver shotted, like, the whole country.
No way.
I mean, Saudi Arabia's just acting up crazy. Like, crazy! As well. Not just them. You know. The world's fuckery at the moment. Like, I'm just letting you know, like. Because my segue from that is basically WWE are in bare hot water, bruv.
They're not in hot water, they're fine.
Well, this is it. They are fine. They just did a show in a country who have, like, you know, murdered a Turkish sort of like reporter willy-nilly and pretend as if they didn't do anything.
They didn't do anything.
Well, there's no proof.
Wait.
They did.
Who didn't do anything?
Saudi Arabia.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the WWE didn't do anything.
Technically, like, the worst thing about it is that it's contractual, innit? So, like, they basically said, listen, we will help you with your 2030, which is basically their cultural events.
Yeah.
Like, boom, because they want to move away from oil. So cultural events and, you know, what have you. They've let women drive in one area of the country. And then, yeah, it just got a bit weird. Like, all the wrestlers started to boycott the event because of what?
Two boycotted.
Well, two of the mainstays.
Oh, one part-timer and one full-timer.
Which one's the full-timer in your view? Daniel Bryan. Well, it's like there's it's at the moment I get it. It's contractual, innit? Vince signed the contract before they murdered. It'd be different if it. It'd be different if it was like, you know. It would be like it'd be more fucked if Vince signed the contract after.
I mean,
this thing, but like during this like madness,
so it would have been like he would have still had the dollar signs in his eyes.
Nah, because apparently they didn't sell that much. They didn't sell that much. I mean, like they charged a lot for the seats, and obviously Saudi Arabians, they've got money. Yeah. But yeah, it's just one of those ones where I think for the sake of the WWE's reputation, they're just gonna have to say to these Arab guys, like, listen, we can facilitate you lot coming over and watching our shows, but we can't perform in your country under this duress.
think that would conflict with what their president would like.
Stop killing fucking reporters then, innit? That's part of the deal, bruv.
No.
Don't kill people. You know what I mean? Like, just don't. It's like, don't rape people, don't kill people. Those are two human things that you should do. Fair enough, if the person is, exposing all your fuckery and all that stuff, instead of killing that person and causing more fuckery, how about cut back on the fuckery? Just a little bit. I said, oh shit, he knows. Alright, cool, I'll allow it. Like, why not, be the bigger person, don't do so much fuckery, and just chill. How about that? That was an option. That was blatantly an option.
It was,
But no, he just said murder him. It's like, as I said before, and I'll say it again, murder is the most laziest thing for conflict. It's lazy. And that right there is fucking lazy, bruv.
Maybe?
It is. It's lazy and it's irresponsible as well. Because, fair enough, they went through the whole processing. Because apparently, man went into the embassy, did not come out of the embassy, and apparently was, interrogated, tortured, disfigured, dismembered, and dissolved. Yeah. And then everyone's like, what the fuck? It was like, what? It was like, the whole Western world was like, what? You see what this guy just did? Yeah, he just murdered someone heartlessly. You can't do that. Yeah, you can't do that. Now the UK's like, no. Bruv, I want to be on your side. You have money. I want to be on your side. I'm going for a Brexit right now, bruv. You're making this hard for me, bruv. I was going to set up a friggin' non-oil fucking, hedgeway fund for you and your fam. But now you're murdering people so blatantly, I can't sign up, bruv. You got to, make it look like an accident, driving 90 miles an hour on a friggin' French motorway or something like that. Conspiracy. But yeah, no comment. I swear down you said that. I know you said that in the first recording, didn't you? You don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, fine. So,
speaking of the Purge,
Jesus, we already covered the Purge.
Huh?
We already covered the Purge.
Not the. It's renewed for season 2.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The actual TV show.
Yep.
TV show that you refuse to watch.
I don't refuse to watch it. I just haven't had time.
I watched the first episode.
Did you?
Yeah. I was watching the first one. It's okay.
Yeah, but you need to watch more than the first one.
I know, you need to watch at least 3 or 4, but it was 1 month, it was only a month into the actual, because I've got it on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
It's only a month into the broadcast, so it wasn't necessarily a thing that was up to date, so I was thinking, I'll let it build up, because obviously I want to binge watch the shit out of my shows, because I've still got that, I've still got The Walking Dead, I still got, what's the other one? I mean, I've done most of the Netflix shows, apart from Ozark. Still need to go through Ozark. Apparently everybody's just been saying, oh, you're going to watch it, it's about a freaking bayou murder thing, and the man's like a drug lord, and it's better than Breaking Bad, and you're...
Whoa.
This is the shit I've been hearing. So, that's the reason why I'm like, that can wait.
Who's been saying that shit?
It's just general idiots, I'm not going to reveal names.
It's fight talk.
What? It's better than Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Speaking of Breaking Bad, they're doing a movie.
Yeah.
Doing a movie. Same thing with fucking Walking Dead as well, isn't it? So...
Yeah, you can't double segue.
I'm not double segueing. It's just a comment. Is that on the list? Did I fuck up the list?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Sorry. See what I mean? I'm not used to this, bruv. I'm not used to, playing the background role. I'm lost. That's what it is. Fucking lost. It's bad. But yeah, which one you want to talk about anyway? Walking Dead, Breaking Bad.
I'm talking about Walking Dead first.
Yeah, cool.
So, yeah, they're planning on doing 3 Rick-centric movies.
Assuming that he's dead or alive within this segue.
He's not dead.
I assume he's not dead.
He's not dead. Yeah, and it's pretty much when they were talking about, this is going to be what's his face's last season.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't think they were going to kill him off. Even if like the plan was like he was not going to be in anything else Walking Dead, I think for that character it would have made more sense to kind of have a walking off into the sunset kind of,
because you followed him
rather than not even just because you followed him, just because like you've seen his people die, like his wife died, his kid died, lots of people that he knew and came to think of as family have died around him.
Yeah.
Just to see him die as well is a bit, it's a bit of an anticlimax. There's nothing special about it. There's nothing special about it. Like just thinking of like Rick's out there somewhere kicking the shit out of people and zombies or whatever, or like he found a little place of his own, like carved out somewhere, just gonna live peacefully. Something like that is more satisfying than just knowing that like he died under a dumpster somewhere or whatever, some shit like that.
Well, this is the thing. It's like heroes dying in blazes of glory, or heroes dying with a whimper. Which one do you reckon? I don't know, because it's Walking Dead as well. Like, so which season, if you were to kill Rick, which season would you have done it on?
I wouldn't have killed him. I just said I wouldn't have killed him.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if like gun to your head, gun to your dick, balls, whatever you got more of. That being said, so gun to your vital signs. Which season would you have killed him off in? If you had if you had to cut Walking Dead, boom. Which season? 5. I would have said 6. Him fighting up against Negan and dying. That would have been a shocker.
Nah, I would have killed him off before then.
And who would you add lead? Daryl.
I don't know. Maybe like a Daryl Maggie combo.
Daryl and Maggie. I was thinking Daryl and Carol.
Fuck Carol, man.
Carol's about it, bro.
Carol gets way too much props for a dumbass.
It's that Terminus thing, bruv.
I don't care. Oh wow, she done one good thing.
Like since then, like in the you haven't watched it with the Kingdom in it, so.
Yeah, I've seen stuff. She's man. She's not that interesting.
She is, bro.
She's really not that interesting.
She is.
It's like, oh look, I can pretend to be like a whimpering housewife, but really, like I'm putting poison in the cookies or whatever, threatening little kids. Like, it's not that interesting. It's not that interesting.
Oh, that's great.
I mean, yeah, look, it's all well and good that you were, I don't know, you worked in the costume department or whatever, and then you became a major player in this top TV show, but your character's not that interesting. Like, just.
Well, in the comics, she is. Nah. Carol's a completely different character. Well, it's just a completely different fucking thing, really.
I mean, I said nah, but.
I mean, Tyrese is still in the comics. That's how crazy it is.
I haven't read the comics.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
So.
Tyrese. Remember Tyrese?
Yeah, I remember Tyrese.
I thought he was never going to die, and then he died. So, he must have fucked up. Then I saw the outburst when he was on the train shouting at people. It's like, nervous breakdown. I get it.
It's a train, man. I can understand people shouting at people on the train.
Nah, but not when you're an actor. Why are you taking the train?
There's been many a time I've been on the train, and I wished that I could smack the shit out of somebody and it'd be acceptable.
It's never acceptable. You know this already. So
the other day I was on the train, I wanted to stab the shit out of someone's back. Now, I don't want to stab it, I just wanted to cut it open from the bottom.
So all this stuff falls on the floor. It's horrible.
It's not horrible, man. It's like you've got a big ass bag and you've got no spatial awareness to not be hitting it into people.
And you got it on your back.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. That's your bag deserves to be cut.
No. Not even.
Yes. Your bag deserves to be cut and your shit spread all over the floor.
That's terrible. Speaking of which, there's that trailer for Isn't It Romantic? And there's a section where this lady who's become jaded of love and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And she's speaking to one guy on the tube, or the metro, as the Americans call it. And then the guy just punches her in the belly and tries to steal a bag in it. And then she's chasing after him. And then she licks her head real hard. And then she wakes up and she's in some romantic comedy.
Okay.
And she can't get out. And she's figure out how she's getting out. She thinks that she has to make this guy fall in love with her and all that stuff. Typical Australian nonsense. It's that girl.
It's Rebel Wilson.
Yeah.
I thought it was the other one.
Which one?
The one that is in I Feel Pretty.
Oh, Amy Schumer.
Yeah. Because it's very it's not very similar. It's similar in the sense that
basically
she hit her head.
You know what it is. These women are just getting Jack Black's old films. Same premise. Same bullshit.
Jack Black did it in one film.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, all the films that are written for Jack Black. Because you know when people are trying to give you.
Yeah, but you can't say it's all the films. He did it once. It's not like
but real talk,
a staple of a Jack Black film.
But real talk, you just replace Wilson or Schumer with Jack Black, and you'd enjoy that film just as much.
Probably.
Actually, I tell a lie. You'd hate them the same. Fucking hate it. I mean, it's terrible. Like it's proper bad. But yeah, so needless to say, there's that anyway. But yeah, head hit hard. That's the segue we're gonna move into after that. Ding 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 ding.
You can't just jack my segue and then be like, oh yeah, like segue into this.
Hit head hard. It would have been Breaking Bad.
You spoke about that already.
No, we haven't.
Oh, yeah, we didn't. See, you fucking the whole show up.
No, I'm not.
You mentioned Breaking Bad.
Yeah, because I didn't know it was on the list.
Yeah, whatever.
Then I said about Ozark, and then you went into a mad murderous rage. So I thought, alright, I'm going to back away.
Breaking Bad, the movie, starring Aaron Paul. What do you reckon?
Yeah. Bryan Cranston has to be in it, obviously.
Why?
Fucking Heisenberg, bruv.
Yeah, but his arc is over.
It's not.
His story is done.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
Just let it go.
He's holding his belly, and then he looks up at the end. There's no answers.
You don't need answers. It's fine.
Aaron, was it? Jesse is running from the pole. Or he's just running away. Everyone else is dead, isn't it?
Yeah, so he is not going to look back.
Well, so there's no story.
What do you mean there's no story? Yeah, it's him making a new life for himself somewhere else.
Nah.
Trying to make that blue meth.
And then that
on
guy,
his J's.
And that guy is coming in and he's like, I am the one who knocks.
Which guy?
Heisenberg.
Nah, man, he's presumed.
He's in the wind. He's in the wind, isn't it?
He's Schrodinger's Heisenberg.
I don't know. I mean, I like the idea of a continuation of Jesse's character in Breaking Bad's universe. I mean, I love Better Call Saul. It's one of those sort of things that, even though you kind of see where it's going, because at the moment, you've got characters like Gus being introduced, the Bell guy, and we all know what happened to them at the end of, their relative seasons in Breaking Bad. Which reminds me, you see the guy that plays the guy with the bell?
Yeah.
He's in Gotham.
Okay.
As Joker's dad. I glimpsed it. Or, not Joker, Jeremy Jeremiah, that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, whatevs.
Yeah, whatevs.
Whatever. That fucking show sucks balls.
Proper. It's last season, though. And then we've got Pennyworth to look forward to.
Fuck that shit. Yeah, so Swamp Thing.
Oh.
Swamp Thing have cast their Swamp Thing.
Drain the swamp, bruv.
Yeah, what's your problem with Swamp Thing?
Sorry, I was just trying to keep on theme with the Donald Trump thing.
Fuck Donald Trump, man. He gets no airtime.
Yeah. Actually, have you seen that new Tom Arnold thing?
What? No, Swamp Thing.
Tom Arnold thing.
What about it?
The tapes. His obsession over the tapes.
What tapes?
All the tapes.
Okay.
The PP tape. The Howard Stern tape. The Apprentice tape.
Okay.
Crazy stuff. It's like loads of tape of him like saying like, you know, the N-word. The misogyny. Miss World controversy as well.
I mean, it's not like they didn't know what they were signing up to.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely not. But it's like Tom Arnold's just gone ham on it all, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's asking people, so he's went up to Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's asking him if he knows anything. He's asking Howard Stern. Howard Stern kind of denied it, and then like he's interviewed in the most times out of everybody. Howard Stern's like got 33 hours of Donald Trump.
Awesome.
And all of it is horrific, bruv. He's talking about inspecting ladies in the locker room during Miss World. How hard it is to be a boss. His wife's favourite sexual positions. Like proper, like, inappropriate shit. And he's also got a thing against people that are taller than him.
Of course he has.
Was it inferiority complex?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, you get that when you're a moron.
Yeah. But I think it was like a practical joke that's gone way too far.
What?
He should have fired him already.
Voting Trump as president. I mean, that's what it seems like from one perspective. Another perspective is there's a lot of racist people in America that can vote.
Yeah. Definitely. And they know how to use their vote better than the people that don't. Can't be politically inactive. But in saying that, America's always got some mad, like, sideways racism, slavery reenactment with their voting system. Like, it's electoral, so basically each county will have their amount of votes. Then you've got the popular vote, which is basically the overall amount of votes. But the electoral vote is basically saying that people in New York who, will dwarf a nation of, say, was it Ohio, by say 15-1, have the same amount of say as people that are in Hawaii or something like that. That only have like say half the amount of people.
Yeah.
Half the amount of people is easy to convince in a vote. Bish bash bosh done.
Yeah.
I mean, but to be fair, I think the whole Tom Arnold sort of thing is better than what he was doing before, which was banging Roseanne, and we all know how that ended.
Do we?
Yeah, Roseanne's a crazy sort of like racist lady, according to the media. She went on Joe Rogan
Recently.
Yeah, recently. She tried to explain herself, came off a bit, ghostish. But then apparently she's been like on depression drugs for like XYZ amount of years, and she wasn't ready to come back on TV. And somebody says, "Oh, it's coming up to the 30th anniversary of Roseanne. Let's do the show."
That doesn't turn you into a racist.
No, but I'm just saying she wasn't ready to be on TV or be made a spectacle of.
Clear one? Yeah, whatever. Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
They cast their Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
You say nah.
Alright, I'll say nah. And so like, I don't care what DC do anymore.
Yeah, but it's a TV.
I don't care what DC do anymore.
Not TV, streaming.
I don't care. Sorry, I'm just flossing on these motherfuckers. I'll keep that teeth routine.
Super gross, whatever.
Yeah, that chicken I just had just got in every freaking crevice, bruv. Like baby oil on a stripper. Glistening.
Still not gross. I mean, still gross.
Cool.
Johnny Quest live action.
Ugh.
Chris McKay is directing.
Ugh.
What's your problem, man?
Johnny Quest is dead.
Johnny Quest is very alive and about to become more relevant than ever before.
I doubt it.
Why?
Because it's Johnny Quest, bruv.
What's wrong with Johnny Quest?
I can't remember what the show is about.
Racist.
No.
Racist.
Tell me what Johnny Quest is about.
I told Johnny Quest is about Johnny, his dad, his dad's bodyguard, Race Bannon, and Johnny's best friend / adopted brother, possibly, Haji, and then go on adventures, fuck shit up, and then go home, have a nice cup of tea.
I know what Mighty Max is about. I don't know about no Johnny Quest, bro.
Mighty Max. Mighty Max is not a patch on Johnny Quest.
Yeah, he's a whole echelon above Johnny Quest.
They're not even playing the same sport.
Nah, bruv.
Anyway,
Trust.
Johnny Quest on board. I'm on board.
Ugh, whatever.
I'm on board.
I bet you'd be like gassed about friggin' Alex Mack as well, innit?
What if they're remaking it?
No, if they remade it into a film and she was like grown. It's like Jessica Simpson age. No, not Jessica Simpson. Jessica Jones age.
Jessica Jones. What's Jessica Jones got to do?
I'm saying that she'll be like Jessica Jones age, doing Alex Mack stuff, like turn into a puddle of water and just run around.
Yeah, I'll be on board.
It's terrible.
Alex Mack was awesome.
It's terrible. You pretty much love Nickelodeon, don't you?
And hot.
Not really, not now. She still looks the same. I think she's got a disease or something.
That's a problem.
Have you seen the orange juice thing?
It's not called orange juice.
What's it called?
It's the fucking orange years.
The oranges.
Yes.
Duh.
Yes. Like, if you're gonna steal my segues, like, do it properly.
Alright, fine.
Stop fucking it up.
Okay, fine. I'm not fucking it up.
You're fucking it up.
I'm not, bruv.
Have you seen orange juice? It's not called no fucking orange juice. It's the orange years.
Bruv, segue. Make it punchy. Punchy.
Stop side seat driving, motherfucker.
I can't help it, bruv. I've been doing it for so long.
You can. It's called Shut the Fuck Up Juice.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, the Orange Years. It's a documentary about Nickelodeon in the 90s. I'm on board.
I'm not.
I'm all about this.
I'm not.
Why not?
I hate the 90s.
Shut up, you lying.
I hate the 90s, bruv.
Why are you lying?
I hate it.
Why are you lying?
I'm not. It was a horrible time for me.
Just because you were 20.
Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. I was not 20. I wasn't even a bosoming teen. I was merely a rebelling in somebody's loins. That's pretty much it at that time. 20, you know. So you believe that I was born in like 1970 something? Is man that old? Really?
I mean, we can't see your face.
You sound older than me, bruv. You can't say that I was born in the 70s and you sound like you sound, bruv. You sound like...
A voice is a voice.
Nah, bro. Nah, not at all. Not at all. My slang alone and my diction is younger. Clearly. But I'm still giving a fuck about verbs and, you know, enunciating and all that bullshit. So, fuck you. Yeah? That's it.
Only old people care about enunciating.
No, they don't.
Yes,
No.
they do.
The new young people are all about that, bro. They all got better GCSEs than us and everything.
Look, this ain't Dawson's Creek. No one gives a fuck about that shit.
Yeah, they do, bro.
Nah.
Dawson's Creek. Katie Holmes.
Oh my god, the driest woman next to fucking what's her name? Kristen Stewart. Yeah. They both dry together. Yes, they
Okay, Holmes.
both dry,
Take it back.
bland,
Take it
looking
back.
like the
Take
dead,
it back. Take it back.
the
Take it
dead
back.
piece of
Take
chicken.
it
When
back.
you go to
Take
the
it
chicken
back.
shop
Take it
at the
back.
end of the night,
Take it back. Take it back.
you go to the chicken shop at the end
Take
of the
it back.
night, you
Take
see that dry piece of chicken there on
You're
the side.
mental.
That's
You're
what they
mental.
look like. That's what they look like.
You're mental.
They're not the fresh things. They're the old dry things.
Oof.
I never take it back. When I said I don't like, what's her name? Natalie Portman, that was a joke. When I say I don't like Katie Holmes,
You can't take it back, bro. You can't say that. That was terrible.
Whatever. But I'm
Natalie
saying,
Portman, you know.
What I'm saying.
You said that.
What I'm saying. I did
Terrible.
say that. I did say
Terrible.
that. I did say that.
Terrible.
What I'm saying is that was a joke. But this fucking Christian Stewart and this Katie Holmes shit thing, that's for real.
Well,
They're dead.
Nah, bro.
They're dead.
Katie Holmes. Katie Holmes, Mina Kunis.
No way. Yeah, Mina Kunis. Yeah. Stop trying to put a nice thing next to a dead thing.
Never, bro.
Huh?
Never.
Yes.
We're all God's creatures.
Yes.
Everyone's
trying
beautiful.
to make that chicken taste
Everyone's
fresh
beautiful.
by putting it next to a nice piece of chicken.
Everyone's beautiful,
just
bruv.
Dash that dead piece of
And
bone
Katie
away.
Holmes is exceptionally
Bruv.
exceptional.
No, she's exceptional. Oh my god, I almost threw up.
Did you?
Yes.
Did you?
Exceptional. Whoa. Hyperbole. Like, what the fuck, bruv?
So good.
No.
So good.
No. Now you're just saying it because you know it's winding.
No, never. I mean, just imagine this
I don't want to
scenario.
imagine. I don't want to imagine it. The girl's dry. She's always been dry.
She's not.
When she was young, she was dry. Now
It's
she's
been
old,
just
she's still
imagine
dry.
this. It's a hard day at work. You come in, food's being cooked.
This is about
No,
10 to
by
12
your
night.
chef. No, by your chef. Not by the lady.
It's still kind of Halloween season. I can feel it. I can feel
Katie
it.
Holmes.
This is not good.
Katie Holmes approaches you and
Nightmare scenario.
and you know she's sort of like tired, and then she says, "I'm just gonna go freshen up."
That just made my balls shrivel up.
She comes down the stairs, elegant, sexy, wearing little lingerie, as it were. And then she says, I need your help.
I'm about to throw up.
I need your help. I don't know if I've got the right one on." Jesus. You go up there. She just goes for a whole parade of like lingerie, and you're like, yeah, I want to tear this up.
I'm like, nah.
You
put
keep
an
doing this
overcoat
on tear
Put on a puffer jacket.
this up.
Cover that whole shit up. Put a niqab on, bitch. Like, I don't want to see none of that.
No. Actually, you know what? Even better scenario. Katie Holmes.
Why is it got to start with Katie Holmes? Bitch,
She's
dry.
she's the one, bro.
She's not the one.
She's the one.
She's not even 50. She's not even 100th. Like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Bro, you need to let this thing go.
I know.
need to let it go.
No.
Katie Holmes.
No.
Yes. I mean, I would do a lot of women
She's
in
not
Hollywood.
even like 3 billion.
You know, I would do a lot of consenting women in Hollywood. You know, if Katie Holmes was to, you know, offer me a night of unbridled passion, I wouldn't hesitate to indulge her.
I wouldn't hesitate to throw up on her legs.
Why are you going to throw up on her legs, bruv?
Why am I going to throw up on her legs?
Why? Why her legs? Of all places.
I don't know, because I imagine she's standing in front of me. I'm just going to throw up and I just go down and her legs are right there.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Such slanderous comments.
It's not slanderous comments, man.
You know,
It's real talk.
you deserve all the
It's real talk.
Scientology like crazy people after you, bruv. You deserve them. You deserve
Fuck
them.
you, bro. Fuck you.
Not redacted. What do they call them? The negative people. What is it? They call them something peak.
I don't know.
I'm gonna Google it.
I wouldn't know.
I'm gonna Google it, bruv.
Google away, bruv.
That shit is peak.
Bing that shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's oh god, I will find it. But yeah, moving swiftly on.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Katie Holmes nightmare fuel, bruv.
Nah, bruv.
Yeah.
Nightmare reducer.
No way.
Sexy seducer.
Gross.
Makes your buff ting look like Medusa. Easy. Still got them old school garage vibes going still.
Yeah. Speaking of old school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 90s Nickelodeon. What's up?
Alright, I like it. I like the idea.
So what were your shows?
What were my shows?
Yeah.
Okay, it might differ to like the American audience, but in regards to my favourite Nick shows, they were Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
Pete and Pete.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sister. Class. Wasn't Class Act, it was something else. Forget that one. Pete and Pete. Keenan and Kel.
Who loves orange soda? Yeah, go on.
I do. Is it true? Yes. Yes, it's true. Stop asking me.
Yes.
It's like, how much do I have to explain to you how much I love orange soda? And then why do you say, is it true?
Yeah. You asked me a question, I answered. I said, yeah, you asked me a question, I answered. Why do I have to then qualify that question again?
I don't know. Is it because you don't believe me? Or
even though
you just want to see me go through that whole twisted...
Yeah. Orange soda.
Yeah. And why are you using it as a bribery thing when we're meant to be friends? Complicated scenario. So so
he was that friend that always tried to take advantage of you.
Yeah, he's an exploitive friend, Keenan.
Yeah,
bastard.
Kind of like you.
I'm not like Keenan. You're like Keenan. You look like Keenan.
Yeah, but I like Keenan.
I don't. Because if anything, like
you
if we
want to be in charge.
I'm more, no. This
you always take over the show.
No. Because I admit when I'm wrong.
No,
Keenan never ever. Keenan never learns anything.
Never admit when you're wrong.
I do.
Even when faced with the facts.
Oh, bruv. If anything, it's more like a pinky in the brain sort of situation. Like, something always keeps going wrong, and I'm the one that keeps things together. I'm the one that comes up with the schemes that how to take over the world. There's one episode where they tried to blame it on Brain, but it ended up being Pinky. Pinky did take over the world one time.
It sounds very Keenan-like.
It's not. I'm not like Keenan. That, and I haven't got the energy to be Keenan. That guy was always on something. Huh? Why? Can't do it, bruv. Ain't got it in me.
Yeah.
Haven't got it, bruv. But yeah. So Keenan and Kel, Pete and Pete, Sister. Are You Afraid of the Dark? What else? Don't think there's anything else that I used to watch on. Oh yeah, obviously the cartoons, Nicktoons. Rocko's Modern Life.
Yeah.
Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
What else? I think there's
Monsters.
Real Monsters, yeah, obviously. All that good stuff. Rugrats, even.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any more. I mean, like most of their it was mainly their cartoons I used to watch. What's that? Thornberries. I watched that.
Yeah, Wild Thornberries.
Wild Thornberries. There's a load.
Wild Thornberries?
I think so.
Yeah. Traveling Wilburys is the band.
Yeah.
Wild Thornberries is the show. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Was there anything else? And do you remember?
Alex Mack.
Oh yeah, Alex Mack.
Yeah.
Alex Mack was okay. See, I was trying to segue into that for ages.
Really?
You know, when I actually...
Alex Mack.
This is probably going to be the one I actually have to edit.
Why?
Because being interrupted, my real name's been used.
See, now you're going to have to edit that. Actually, no, you don't. Because yeah, okay, cool.
Exactly, see, it's crazy. I mean, I do have to edit it out, but it's fine.
Yeah, Alex Mack, for my tiny little teenage mind, that was the one.
Bless you.
That was the one. Because she couldn't transform with her clothes.
No, she could.
Could she?
Yeah.
I remember her naked a lot.
No, when she moves around with her clothes. Yeah. Actually, I don't think she was naked.
She was. Maybe it was only in the pilot. I don't know. For some reason, I remember her naked a lot.
Maybe. Don't know.
And Clarissa. I love me some Clarissa.
I hated Clarissa. I didn't like the whole...
Why not, man? She was explaining it all.
Yeah, apart from... She was explaining everything but the fact that some guy keeps coming into her room and she's staying quiet about it.
They were friends.
Why was that freaking ladder always there?
So you can get in.
It's just bad.
What do you mean it's bad? Have you never left your friend's house through the window?
I've never left my friend's house. I mean, mainly because we was living in an urban neighbourhood. We did think about it, but then we thought, you know what, we might get shot by the police. Yeah.
I did it once.
I did.
But the window was facing the back, so I think I was safe.
Okay. Fine. Speaking of old school stuff, do you remember...
Super Mario. What?
Oh, Super Mario.
Do I remember what?
Don't worry, it's fine. That's about... I'm not going to be the interrupted person.
It's too late, bruv. It's too late.
Bullseye. Do you remember Bullseye?
It's too late. Bullseye.
Yeah.
The show.
The show.
The TV show.
Yeah.
With that bully the ball thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome, right?
Not really.
Yeah,
it's about darts.
No, it's about darts, and it's about the liberty nature of the people that don't win anything. You watch that show just to see people lose. It's the only show that I was actually just to see the disappointing, like, because they say bullcrap, like, look at what you could have won. And fair enough, like Peter Kay's already covered this in extensively, but yeah, in regards to Bullseye, it used to be one of my favourite shows when I was growing up. What was your favourite quiz show?
Blockbuster.
Oh, that's a toughie. Because I was gonna trump you and just say catchphrase.
Catchphrase is up there, but I think I liked Blockbuster a bit more.
I mean, obviously, kids' TV shows. Now, kids' TV quiz shows. My favourite ones were for all the wrong reasons, right?
Funhouse.
No, for all the wrong reasons. Not Funhouse is cool for what it is. For all the wrong reasons.
That also has 2 wrong reasons, and they're twins.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That's just one, really. Pat Sharp's hair as well.
That was not really a concern of mine.
Fine. But yeah, in regards to...
Does that count as a quiz show?
Yeah, because they have to ask questions and then they have to find stuff.
I guess, yeah.
Thinking of finding stuff, Finest Keepers was my show.
Yes.
Which basically is a bunch of kids just going into this fake set of a house and just mashing out.
Shit out of it. Yeah. But I always thought they didn't do it properly.
No, they don't.
Like, if I was going to
no, because you know why?
I wrecked the fucking house, bro.
You know why? It's because the production team probably just like
you can't do this. Funny enough, if you do an escape room, they pretty much tell you the same thing. Like, don't go too crazy. Just don't fuck shit up. Like, look, but don't fuck shit up.
Enjoy yourself, but not too much.
Yeah,
definitely. Much. So you got that Crystal Maze.
Yes.
Though that was kind of like a late afternoon thing, so I don't know if you count that as a kid show. But one thing you definitely can.
I would, because it was like at the tail end of kids programming. Like kids programming just kind of ends, and then that starts. So I would count that.
I mean, because I used to watch Games Master, then I used to watch Crystal Maze. Yeah, freaking awesome lineup. Anyway, so that, and then my one, which fills me with rage every single time I watch it. I shouldn't like this show, but I absolutely love it. Nightmare.
Oh yeah, I remember. I vaguely remember Nightmare.
Now, Nightmare is one of those sort of shows where spelling is vital.
Is it?
Yes. When they're doing spell casting.
Oh yeah.
And then the guy's like, spell casting, Apple, A, P, L, E, Apple. And then you just looking at it on the screen because they spell out what they say in it, like all in post, and it can't do that in real life, like real time. You probably do it now. Actually, there should be actual game of Nightmare. Yeah. And then like you got the Dungeon Keeper. I mean, Dungeon Keeper used to have like bars as well. Like I think his one was it's Enter Stranger. Oh
yeah, Enter Stranger. Yeah.
And then what was the one where he used to sell them out? He used to sell them out as well. Here's your knapsack or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Here's your shield and your knapsack, and your ward. Is it your ward? What's that thing that he puts on the head? The helmet. Oh God, I'll research that.
Blindfold.
It's not blindfold. It's like a helmet, but it covers the whole face. So basically, you're going into this whole blue screen madness, blind, right?
Well,
Your friends.
Blue screen, so you don't need to see.
This is it. So like, production's already like covered that bit.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, we'll just put this bucket on their head, and then we'll just say it's magical, and then like, you know, they can keep the illusion alive when they go home. And then like, they got these like people like sat around this monitor, and they're just chatting the worstest crap. Like, they're saying like, side step to your left, side step to your right.
I had to do it every day.
Oh damn! How come?
At work, my day job.
Yeah. So you play Nightmare? That's what you're saying. You was playing Nightmare.
Well, we do different things. Like, everyone takes a turn to host the thing, and someone
Host the thing. Is that like a production or
whatever you want, like whatever you want. Like, basically, we did Human Pac-Man.
Human Pac-Man?
Yeah. So
Okay.
one person is Pac-Man.
Mhm.
They're blindfolded.
Mhm.
And then someone else on their team is directing them. So that's what I was doing. You know, side step to your left, quarter turn, blah blah blah. And then another person was blindfolded, and they were the ghosts. And then we built a little maze, and they had to try and get through the maze. You had to
great.
through the maze.
So you get beaten up by the
A
team.
little bit, yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, like, you host different stuff, like
That's like Takeshi's
we do,
Castle,
like,
isn't it?
quizzes, like, we do like just loads of shit.
That's cool. That's cool.
Just like take a half an hour out to kind of decompress and just play some dumb games.
That's alright. It's alright. It's good. Have a better job than me. Yeah. My real job. There's a current controversy over hair being tied back. It's very, very thrilling at the moment. Definitely worth my time. And then there's another person who decides to recreate himself throughout a shift, and now his shenanigans have now landed him in hot water with upper management, because now upper management have walked around and they found one of his pre-rolled smoky doos. And then I've got a machine that doesn't want to work and a fridge that doesn't want to work either. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I hate my life. Definitely. It's bad. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, like, your job sounds amazing. Redacted. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
Keeps me in my place. Oh dear.
Super Mario.
Ah, da.
Yeah.
And what are Super Mario's jeans made out of?
I don't know.
Denim. 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 Yeah, that's it. That's a joke.
Cool. So Super Mario, the movie.
Dun.
Yeah, the movie. What's up?
Which one are they basing it on? Are they basing it on the current Mario, or are they basing it on... Actually, there's a load of Mario that they could cover, isn't there?
Yeah.
Are they going with First World Mario?
Probably not.
So you reckon it's going to be, what, Mario Odyssey with the cap?
I don't know. Like, I haven't played it, so I don't really know what's up.
Well, basically, it doesn't really change. I don't think it's got an ongoing plot, but I assume that the princess has been kidnapped several times and been moved to several castles.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine the film is something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, maybe it'll just be more like the cartoon.
But then the cartoon, was that good? I don't think it was.
It was alright. It was fine.
You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
for what it was fine.
Captain M was so much better.
Obviously, but like, you can't compare Super Mario and Captain N.
In fact, why isn't... You know what? That guy should be in Smash Brothers.
That guy should be in Smash Brothers. They should make a movie. It was the Captain N movie.
It's such a no-brainer, isn't it?
Yeah.
One, you get to, show off. You know what? It would fucking be a nightmare for licensing.
Why?
So many fucking companies are in that. You had Mega Man. You had Simon Belmont from Castlevania.
And I will reference what you just said and Smash Brothers.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Smash Brothers. Everybody's in Smash Brothers.
If you're going for Smash Brothers, why can't you do it in a movie? Just give everyone a piece, isn't it? Not a big piece.
That, and I would rather see a Castlevania live action film. Because I've watched the one on Netflix, and it's okay.
People love that shit.
It's a manga.
What's wrong with that?
It's an anime.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Except you hate anime.
Racist. No. I love anime. I just didn't see the point.
Beef?
I didn't see the point of it being made into a mini-series. But in saying that, I don't think it would have worked as a live action. Like after I've watched it.
Well, there you go then.
But then saying that, Game of Thrones. What
about it?
That works. That sounds like a bloody video game.
Sounds like a book series.
That as well. Whenever you can actually release the book before the damn TV series.
Still.
So Mario, half thumbs up. Captain N, full thumbs up.
Yeah, that's not a thing though, is it?
It is now.
Stop.
Get on it.
Just made that up.
Get on it. Get on it, Nintendo. Pull your fatting finger out. Make your Smash Brothers with all the bloody characters. Doing.
Yeah.
Captain N for the win.
Yeah.
Was Link in that as well? He was, wasn't he?
Yes, I think. Wait, in what? In Captain N?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. I remember the Triforce and all that stuff being mentioned. Yeah.
Yep.
The Kawa there. And was it Mother Brain as well? Was it Mother Brain? From Metroid?
Yes.
And Eggplant Man?
Don't know about that.
Is it Eggplant Man?
Eggplant Man.
Yeah, from boxing.
From boxing?
Yeah.
Don't know.
I have to show you the freaking it's trippy as shit, bruv. Like every single Nintendo, every single
I used to
Nintendo.
watch it, I just don't remember everything.
Every single Nintendo character at the time was there. Like they literally used that show to sell games, and rightly so. Now, like they can't do that, even though it can be like connected in a sort of like expanded universe. They can't put a character from a game in a TV show without it actually been revolving around the TV show. Although the internet kind of basically, you can't sell things within a TV show anymore unless it's on a certain network, and you have to adhere to what's that freaking thing? Big organisation. It's not Ofsted. Is it Ofsted? Yeah, I think it is Ofsted.
Standards Authority.
Yeah, advertising standards.
Or Ofsted.
Is it Ofsted?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
No, I'm just saying. No, Ofsted I think is the school thing.
They do the other stuff as well.
Well, whatever. Them people.
Yeah.
BBFC. That's it.
Super Mario. It's the Super Mario Super Show. Did you see the Aquaman posters?
Oh yeah! Did you see the Aquaman?
And you're on board, yeah?
No.
Why not?
Oh no!
I know that means yes.
No, I'm against the... I'm basically part of the Society of Prevention of Cruelty to writers and people that actually give a fuck about making films.
What do you mean?
Fuck Aquaman, that's what I mean.
Why?
It's trash!
You don't know that, it's not out there.
I do know that, sir. I do. I reckon.
Based on what?
based on the fact that I'm going to pour myself another glass of rum, swill it around my palate, and nothing will change. They're still going to have Jason Momoa, who isn't wrongly cast as Aquaman, but it makes no sense for him to be Aquaman.
That doesn't make any sense.
Basically, my whole thing about Aquaman is it's part of that Zack Snyderverse.
Yeah.
They should have held back on, like, fair enough, like, if you secured Jason Momoa, they should have held back on Aquaman for as long as possible. Yeah. And then, you know, if it was going to go well, then introduce him. Which I reckon was the original plan, and which what they actually did. But by him coming in so late, i.e. in so early, shall I say, in Justice League.
It's not that fucking early.
It is. There's no need for him to be there.
What, in the Justice League film? There was. It was Justice League.
No. It was... What character would it go up against, bruv?
Steppenwolf.
How many people does it take, usually in the comics, to take down Steppenwolf?
The whole Justice League?
No. No. Steppenwolf is a minor league character, bruv. He gets taken out in the first 5 minutes of the skirmish.
Nah.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah. He's like the henchman before the henchman.
Nah, he's like the henchman before the boss.
Okay, so he's like a lieutenant. At best.
Nah, he's Capo, bruv.
He's not, bruv.
Capo.
He is not necessary at all.
No. Look, in theory, no, because they didn't want to go straight into. They didn't want to go straight into Darkseid.
Then you do Lex.
Lex was not built up properly.
Lex is non-existent.
Almost.
Everything's non-existent. I think they were so excited about getting the names. I mean, it's the same thing on the Venom film. Like, they were so excited about getting the names. I.e., you know, XYZ and this YZ. Oh. Yeah, so, like, they were excited that they got this person, that person, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it all fell apart.
Yeah, but, again, like, that was the old regime. We're into the new regime now. Zack Snyder's not the figurehead of the DC movies, so you can relax, sit back, and watch Aquaman and enjoy.
What they should have done is they should have sent it elsewhere, the motherfucker.
No, they shouldn't have. They shouldn't have.
Why? What do you mean they should have sent it elsewhere, the motherfucker? It's a fucking globe.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
No.
It's a globe.
No.
Or, what about this? Enchantress has a vision, and that's what the Justice League
Fuck
thing
Enchantress.
is.
Yeah, what, bring her back? Fuck that.
And then they start from scratch.
So fucking... Wait, one, you're complaining because they're using a character that you dislike in the Zack Snyder movies, but yet you want to bring back
I did not like the way it was written. I enjoyed the character.
Right, fair enough. But you want to bring back a character that was just garbage just for the sake of rebooting the thing. That's just waste.
Or you could
It's
just have...
a fucking waste.
Or just introduce a new character like... I don't know, The Flash. Have him run back in time and then everything correct.
No. That's just too...
He runs back in time, he grabs Superman from before he fights Zod, lets him know that Zod's coming. He gets the training. He trains with The Flash. It's all epic. His dad survives. Everything's great. Kevin Costner's in the background. Fucking Russell Crowe's in the background. Everyone's happy. Still got the motherfuckers in the film. There's no worry about the whole bullshit. He then sort of like goes back in time, saves Ben Affleck from becoming Batman, or he finds out that Ben Affleck's actually Clayface. He hunts down and then he finds Christian Bale. Then Christian Bale then becomes part of the team. So it's Christian Bale, and then like the Joker is an actor or some reason, and then like he gets killed off, and then Joaquin Phoenix basically replaces him in the universe, and then it makes sense.
Okay.
But it just means that Ezra Miller has to run around a lot.
One of the many flaws in your scenario,
yeah,
is that Christian Bale doesn't want to be Batman anymore.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Doesn't.
Of course it does.
Ezra Miller will run and capture his Dick Cheney looking ass now.
Alright, the second flaw in your whatever is one of the worst things in those movies is Ezra Miller's Flash. So you're going to save everyone apart from one of the worst parts.
No, but this is the great thing. This is the great thing at the end. Like, he dies at the end of the first film, and then we can replace the Flash.
So I still get him for a whole movie. No thanks.
You get elements of him.
How is it elements? The whole movie is him running back in time and grabbing people and swapping shit around and stuff. No, I don't want. One, I don't want to see Ezra Miller as the Flash.
You're gonna see Ezra Miller as the Flash, yeah.
Period. Two, I don't want to see that movie.
Neither do I, but it has to happen. Something has to happen.
It doesn't have to happen. I would much rather them just make their little tweaks, like make your Aquaman movie the way Aquaman should be, make a Superman movie the way Superman should be, and make a Batman movie the way Batman should be, and then make a Justice League movie that fits your characters as they are and as they should be. Not like, I don't need to physically see them rebooting it.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't need to see that. That's just a waste of my time. And I've already wasted my time watching the first movies.
Oh, it's just so painful. That's all it is. It's just fucking painful. The whole aspect of DC films at the moment. Anyway,
Aquaman, I'm on board for.
I'm off board.
I don't care what you say.
I'm off board.
Aquaman,
I'm on dry
board
land.
Good
I'm on dry land with that one.
Good for you. I'm on board for Aquaman because I believe it will be much better than what we've seen so far.
Bruv, I don't want to be there when I have to... Actually, I'm probably going to be there to console you in your disappointment.
I won't be disappointed.
You will?
I won't be disappointed.
I mean, do you have absolutely no aspirations of this film?
No, it's going to be good.
It's not.
It's going to be good.
I'm going to let you in on a little secret. They don't know what they're doing.
No, they know what they're doing with this one.
No, they don't.
Yes. It looks very Aquaman-y.
Doesn't. It's just water, bruv.
It does.
Terrible.
So, Disney's streaming service.
Yeah?
It's going to be called Disney Plus.
Disney Plus?
Yeah, so it's going to have 5 hubs.
5 hubs?
Yeah, so you're going to have Disney stuff, Marvel stuff, Star Wars stuff, Pixar stuff, and National Geographic stuff.
That makes complete sense.
Yeah.
And are these going to be available under Netflix or anything like that? Like a sub-subscription?
Disney streaming service. It's going to be available...
Can I get the stuff on Netflix?
No.
Are you sure?
It's going to be on Disney.
I doubt it. I mean, the only reason why I say that is because...
The only way you're going to be able to get it from Netflix is if...
they won't carry it internationally. That'll be it.
Yeah, is if that there's a, a distribution rights issue, and I don't think there will be because Disney own all the content.
Well, I know that... No, the same things about the DC stuff, but Titans is coming on Netflix as an international carrier of said season or series. So this is the whole reason why I'm kind of like, And
I guess, but I don't know. I just don't think, because it's the CW. The CW, actually, it's not CW. It's
Streaming.
It's the DC Universe streaming thing. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't think. I think Disney will just have it will just be Disney. It'll just be everywhere.
No, I reckon Disney, because they're doing 5 hubs, I reckon it'll be 5 hubs of channel that you can probably subscribe from either Amazon or... Basically, they're going to piggyback off of something else because they've seen what's happened with DC and how they're flopped. Because they haven't reached the numbers that they would like, and all their seasons...
Well, obviously not. Like, their content is extremely limited, and 2, it's only available in the US. Of course, it's they're not getting the numbers they wanted. But I don't think Disney will look at...
Of course they are.
No. They're not going to look... No, they wouldn't, because it's not even the same audience.
Yeah, it's not. People actually want to watch Marvel films.
Well, yeah.
And Marvel TV series.
Plus, it's more... Yeah, but it's bigger than just Marvel. If it was just a Marvel streaming service, then maybe they will be looking at the DC one and being like, oh, this is working, this isn't working, this is the comparison.
So do you reckon that they're going to do...
the benchmark and stuff, but because it's...
Going to copy the comic thing for the Marvel thing?
What do you mean? Well, I have comics available on there. I don't think so. I don't think so. Only because it's not pointless, but it's kind of, I don't know, unnecessary.
I don't think it's not. I mean, like, it's not unnecessary. It's not completely unnecessary.
It is. I feel like the DC one kind of threw it on there as an afterthought-ish because.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, take these comics.
They don't have the content.
You like comics, don't you?
They just don't have the content. That's just a fact. Like, they just don't have enough content to sustain like months and months of subscribing.
Yeah,
like,
they
it's
do.
just not there. They don't.
All they have to do is show
really,
what old Batman. They've got loads of Batman.
Yeah, they do. But like, how many times you gonna watch Batman '89 or like Batman Returns? Like, it's not. It's there. It's on their streaming service, but it's not like. You know, it's finite. Like, you can reach the end. Like, you can watch. You can literally watch and read everything that's on there. And then what are you paying for? You're just waiting for the next dud film to come out.
No. You're waiting for the next disappointing TV series like Pennyworth.
I don't think that's going to be on streaming. For some reason, I don't think they're making that. But if they are, you're correct. I'm not watching it.
Yeah. It's quite depressing to be.
Like, I'm sick of these fucking Batman fucking prequel stuff. Like, just
you know what? Just give us a good
off.
Batman. Just give us a good Batman.
Or Batwoman.
Fuck Batwoman.
Just give us a decent Batwoman series.
I would rather see a Robin TV series before I see a Batwoman TV series. And that's any Robin. That's
Titans.
Red Robin. No.
Titans.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I would rather watch that. And
Titans.
it's shit. And I won't watch
Titans.
that because
You've
it's
got it.
shit.
Yeah, but you've got it. It's Titans.
I'm not going to watch it, bro. It's all trash.
Just hating on everything.
I'm not. I'm just hating on everything DC. It's completely different. Ask me anything about anything else. I know. Anything other than that.
So, yeah. So, along with... so, we already heard about the Disney streaming service. They're going to be doing a Loki movie. And...
A Loki mini-series. That's what they've as.
What did I say? Movie.
Yeah.
I didn't mean movie. Series. A Scarlet Witch series.
Black Widow TV film, apparently.
Black Widow.
Because I know it's been greenlit, but I don't.
Slap in the face.
Huh?
That's a bit of a slap in the face.
What?
If it's like, oh, we're going to do a Black Widow movie. Oh, it's just a streaming service movie. Like, it's the equivalent of straight to DVD. Yes, it is.
Yeah, but
yes, it is.
it's
people
like,
have been saying
what
for
are you
years,
expecting? Like, this is the thing. Unless it's absolutely fucking epic, which I doubt it because it's Black Widow. We haven't got any like.
I'm not saying I disagree with you.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is,
there's no real maneuver for that lady.
It's kind of like, don't do it. Like, you might as well not do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
Because it's been built up way too much for you to be like,
Oversaturated market now.
This is just no, but like just that alone, like people have been, where's the Black Widow movie? Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Like it's unnecessary. We don't need it, but it's happening. So for you to turn around and then be like, it's straight to DVD, like equivalent, is a bit of a slap in the face.
It's not straight to DVD. It's straight to online.
That's why I said equivalent, motherfucker. Listen,
motherfucker. I'm just saying, like.
I'm just saying, listen.
These people are too sensitive.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck these people.
So you're kind of in a no-win scenario if you do that.
Yeah, definitely.
You might as well just not do it.
Well, do it, but do it on your own terms. I would say, do what you're doing, like what you're doing with the Loki movie.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No. I mean, like, do what you're doing, but do it like a Loki miniseries. We don't need to see.
No, because that's just the same.
No,
like, there's no difference. That's the same thing.
It's not.
It is. Like, people want to see a proper Black Widow movie.
I don't know. I mean, because I watched Ghost in the Shell and it wasn't that great. I don't think she can carry.
What the fuck has that got to do with anything?
I don't think she can carry.
Yeah, but she didn't make it not good. Like, it was just not good.
She kind of did. She
didn't.
produced it.
Did she? Yeah. No, she didn't.
Remember,
making shit up. Huh?
We covered it in the transgender controversy.
Yeah, she produced that film that she's now not making. She didn't produce Ghost in the Shell.
Maybe. I don't know.
Not maybe. Stop making stuff up.
Alright. So, about... speaking of which, yeah.
Anyway, even if she did produce it, that doesn't mean she made it crap. It was just poor.
The whole thing about being a producer is creating stuff. So...
Yeah, but it just depends on how much control you have over it.
Yeah.
Like, if you hire a writer, like, yeah, you want it to be good, but that writer could still just
and the
fuck
director,
the whole thing.
Yeah, the director as well.
Also, yeah, exactly. It's
so yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that.
No, what you're saying is that she shouldn't be in a Black Widow movie because Ghost in the Shell was shit, and that's false. Like, yes, it was shit, but you can't, like, she does have the ability to.
I don't think she has the star power to carry a film. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, but who does nowadays? Well, very few people. Yeah. Very few people. Like,
it's not how it was before.
Very few. Yeah, exactly. It's not how it was before. Very few people can be like, that's an actor I want to go see. Like, I don't know what that film's about, but that actor's in it, so I'll go see it. That's not really the mentality.
I mean, Steve Carell, he's still got most comedy actors.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, most comedy actors.
I don't think so. One, he's gone into a lot of like straight movies. And two,
you said straight movie.
Yeah, and two, like I don't think people want to see his brand of comedy anymore.
No, I don't think it's a case of his brand of comedy.
What is it a case of?
I think it's a case of they don't want to see him unless he's being funny.
I don't think that's the thing.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because they don't know how to trust his... I mean, this is the problem with, like, most comedians when they do the transition, innit? Like, when you watch a certain actor, you know that this film's going to be fucking hilarious. So, you know, you watch a Jim Carrey film and you're thinking, this is going to be fucking hilarious. And then when you see a little bit of, like, reality, you're like, oh, I've been betrayed. This is false.
Maybe you do have a point.
I do have a point, but I mean, like, I don't think it's a fair point.
More of a comedy thing, but
I mean, it's the same thing. Like, if you have somebody who has sort of like a reputation for being serious, and they're in a comedy, you're thinking that ain't gonna be funny. I mean, it's just human nature, to be fair.
I mean, I suppose, but just generally, I don't think people be like, oh, like there's a whatever movie, I'm gonna go see it because he's in it. Like, there's
there is and there isn't. I mean, like,
like
in yesteryear, yeah. Like,
exactly.
Because they'll be like, oh, there's a new Sylvester Stallone film, or there's a new Sly film, or there's a new...
Exactly, but we're not talking about yesteryear, we're talking about today.
Yeah, and...
2018 and beyond.
I mean, other than Idris, but even Idris is like...
But even Idris, I don't think, like...
His star ability as well is a bit...
He's a good actor. They
I mean,
really
Hodges.
good actor, but I don't think
What's that
people-
one? The one with the Rock.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw. Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks like it will be good. But then saying that, I don't think it's a right move for Idris.
Why not?
It's too small.
I mean, it's too small.
Right now, I mean, this is me being honest with you.
How can you say it's too small? It's part of the Fast and the Furious franchise, and whether you like it or not, it's one of the biggest franchises, like, that's going today.
So is Marvel.
Yeah, and...
Don't go back on yourself. This is it.
Yeah, but how is it back?
Well, it's back because you made... you've been in several films. No, but you've been in several films.
So you're saying don't be in anything then?
No, I'm just saying
It is,
your
because
next
if you're-
caliber of film can't be off the willy-nilly action kind. It has to be something with substance. And it all depends on what his overall plan is, to be fair.
Not really.
Yeah, because if he wants to be taken like seriously as an actor or whatever, then he's going to do his Oscar run soon. Or he's going to be, living it up in, Payday.
Yeah, but I don't think that's everyone's plan. Like,
No.
They give out so few Oscars. I don't think
No, I
they're
don't think now.
I've done this, so now I'm only going to try and be in Oscar films. Like that is, I think that's stupid.
Yeah.
I feel like Will Smith tried that. And
Failed.
it was a dumb move. Like it's not really something you can count on. It's not something that you can
The one thing that you can count
really
on in Hollywood,
strategize for.
you can.
Not really. Not really, because you never know. Like,
It all depends what films come out that year.
Exactly, and you can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't strategize against that. Unless you've seen the films already, which wouldn't really make any sense because you would have been filming at the same time, if not before. Like,
No.
it's.
I mean, my
You
whole.
don't know what performance someone else is.
I know he's not winning an Oscar this year anyway with that freaking pigeon film that he's doing.
Yeah, well, I think he's not really on that vibe. Like, I think he's realised that you can't aim for that.
Or he's just seen Suicide Squad and thought, I got so fucking lucky to be an Oscar-winning film.
Don't think so.
I should have won this
I
Oscar.
don't think so.
I reckon so.
I don't think he would count that as his Oscar.
He wore a suit, right? It's his Oscar, bruv.
What?
He wore something.
So?
He won, what, best makeup or something?
So? Yeah, but he didn't design the makeup.
Maybe he did. Maybe that's in his clause.
For fuck's sake.
Dear oh dear. Anything else?
Anything else? Nah.
That's it. End the show?
Yeah, I've had enough.
Have you?
Yeah, I've had enough.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
You're just being a pain.
I'm not being a pain.
Just being a pain.
Why am I being a pain? Why would you ever get that impression?
Anyway, along with these movies, what I was saying, Disney are also looking to remake Mighty Ducks
That's controversial.
and High Fidelity, I think.
Yeah, High Fidelity. Mighty Ducks. I don't know.
Both of those films, I think, are of their time. Like, you can't.
Yeah, it's like
it's
now.
hard to recreate that now, especially like.
Wait, Mighty Ducks.
Retail's dead. Like, niche retail is really dead, and like you can't. I don't know. Like, I don't think I want to see a High Fidelity that was made today.
Oh, for today's audience.
Yeah, I don't think I want to see
I reckon
that.
it'd be kind of shit.
And a similar thing with the Mighty Ducks. I don't think.
Well, I reckon Mighty Ducks can kind of work, but it's like.
Maybe.
But I don't.
Maybe.
But then saying that, it's not for me. It's not for you. It's for the same ones that kind of like watch High School Musical and all that stuff. It's like that sort of generation thing.
Well, not even that generation because they're old now. my nephew was a little kid back in the High School Musical days.
Yeah.
And like he's 15 now, so like even like he would watch Mighty Ducks. Like we watched it together the other day. Well, like last year.
Yeah. Which one?
Or early this year.
Which
we
one?
watched all of them.
Yeah, I would have missed that free.
Probably, but we watched them all. And yeah, like he's I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about this new Mighty Ducks thing. It's just be
No, I reckon
so weird.
it could be good if it's an old Emilio Estevez.
Nah, they're not going to do that.
But then, yeah, you didn't want to watch that.
They will get someone younger and hipper.
Like who would be the new Emilio Estevez? The Rock.
I don't know if he would do any more Disney movies though.
Why? What's his beef with Disney?
He's done all their like shitty. Actually, Jungle Cruise is a Disney movie, I think, and that's coming out next year. I don't know then. I don't know. Maybe he would. Not The Rock though. I don't think The Rock.
The Rock.
Nah.
The Rock will get you motivated,
John Cena. John Cena, or I don't know, maybe like Kobe Bryant or something.
Kobe Bryant.
Maybe. Or I don't know. I'm trying to think of someone who's a little bit older, but like the young kids would know.
The Rock. Everyone knows
I know you're saying The Rock, but I don't know.
They'll work with The Rock. Or Kevin Hart.
They'll probably. God, I do not want to see that movie.
I do. It will make sense.
I don't.
That'd be hilarious.
It wouldn't be hilarious because Emilio Estevez is the straight man. Like, you can't have two bent men in comedy. It doesn't work.
What, The Rock and Kevin Hart playing in Mighty Ducks?
Wait, what? Is that your new proposal?
Yeah, that's
or
my current
are you
one.
asking me if that's what's happening?
No, I'm just saying that's what's going to happen.
No, you don't need two Gordon Bombays. You need one Gordon Bombay.
They're having two.
It can't be Kevin Hart because he's not the straight man.
Yeah, he is.
No, he isn't. The kids are the comedy. Like, whoever's the coach has to be the straight man.
Yeah, but what funny kids do you know about apart from the Stranger Kid kids?
None, because I don't watch like a lot of shows with kids in them.
Because we're not weird.
Yeah, I guess.
So anything else? Anything else?
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, Mighty Ducks maybe not.
Yeah, Netflix want to do more animes.
Makes sense. They run better online.
And two of the ones of interest I thought were interesting were Pacific Rim
Okay.
and Altered Carbon.
You could do a lot more with Water Carbon, I would say, with anime.
You can.
Or the animation. But saying that, this is me being honest, isn't that a cop out?
Why?
Because they're doing a great job as is.
No, they're just building on the universe. It's just going to be...
Oh, just a further explanation of that universe.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be the same characters. I think it'll probably be different characters, just in the same universe. The same with Pacific Rim. It'll be different characters, just in the same universe. Just the universe will be built out a bit more. But like you said, especially with Water Carbon, there's a lot more you could do in animation.
Yeah, but then there's also sort of like other bullshits as well that I kind of get. Like, you want the characters to be developed, and you want to be able to invest in a universe where, you know, you're going to get your ups and downs, lefts and rights, and, you know, complete and utter resolution. But with a thing like Auto Carbon, because it's so vast, you could play against it as well.
Not really. Why?
Because the character can be played by anyone, as we know with Anthony Mackie now, sort of like jumping into the fray. So in regards to your animation, anyone could be drawn in as that main character. Not that it's a bad thing, but I don't know. It's more exciting in live action, I would say. Well, in regards to that one, anyway.
Possibly.
But in regards to Pacific Rim, I reckon Gundam is probably better. But then they'll be able to segue a lot more easier, or expedite a lot of the other stuff before they do big showdowns and all that stuff when they do it in live action films. That's what I think, anyway. But then, yeah, it all depends. It all depends on how they do it. If it's a straight up manga, then no. But if it's a live action manga split off into same universe sort of thing, then kind of.
What?
Basically, if Pacific Rim has the continuity of the films, then it can work. If it's a case of they doing like what they do like the Godzilla, where like they just have a standalone universe, standalone film, it's not going to work out the same.
Which Godzilla?
And there's a Godzilla manga or animation that's on Netflix.
A recent one?
Yeah. And then you've got a sequel to that one as well.
Okay.
And in the sort of like forefront, you've got like
well, as far as
Kong versus Godzilla, which is coming out when?
I think it's next year. I think.
Yeah. So in order for it to work for me anyway, everything has to be solid. So it has to be like an animatrix thing where these stories have presence within.
Well, yeah, I said the same universe.
That's alright. It's fine.
Yeah, as far as I know, the same universe. It's just different characters. It's just expanding the actual universe.
That's alright, man. It's fine. It's fine. So, anything else, Mr. Redacted?
No, I'm tired.
Alright, cool. Alright, Redacted out.